The court just found someone wealthy guilty, and now you're the legal owner of their. My beloved soul, wait and stay with me, because what I'm about to reveal will make your heart race. Imagine this, a courtroom filled with whispers, a gavel striking down, and a verdict so shocking that the entire atmosphere shifts. Today, heaven and earth have witnessed a decision. A wealthy person, someone who held power, was just found guilty. And now, unexpectedly, your name has been written as the rightful legal owner of what once belonged to them. Stay with me, don't scroll, because this is not a random message. This is a moment where destiny itself is turning in your favor. All the closed doors, all the tears you cried, all the setbacks you endured, they were preparing you for this divine reversal. The wealth, the inheritance, the property, the opportunity that was once chained to someone else has now been released, and it carries your signature. Can you feel it? The shift is already happening. Every courtroom in heaven and earth agrees, you are no longer overlooked. Justice is working in your favor, and what was once hidden is now exposed. This is not about envy, this is about restoration. The tables have turned, and the abundance once denied to you is finally being transferred. Stay with me till the end, because I want you to grasp this deeply. When life changes in a single ruling, nothing can stop it. The universe bends, angels move, and divine law overrides every earthly resistance. What belonged to them, now belongs to you. And this is only the beginning of a flood of blessings that will follow you. So wait and stay with me, because the story of your life is being rewritten even as you watch this. Your name is echoing in places you never thought it would reach. Your destiny is unlocking treasures you didn't even know existed, and your season of lack is giving way to a season of overflowing abundance. Don't move away, don't scroll. Remain till the last breath of this message. Because this is your confirmation, the court has ruled, heaven has stamped, and you are now stepping into ownership, power, and restoration. Stay with me, because what I am about to unfold goes even deeper. When the court declared their guilt, it wasn't only about judgment, it was about your hidden victory. The wealth, the rights, the privileges that were once locked away under their control are now set free with your name engraved upon them. This is not coincidence, this is divine alignment. Listen closely. Every struggle you faced, every night you felt forgotten, was preparing you for this exact transfer. The courtroom didn't just announce a verdict, it announced a new chapter of your life. And in that chapter, you are no longer the struggler, you are the rightful owner. What they tried to build on pride has collapsed, and what you carried in silence is now crowned with justice. Do you feel it, my dear soul? A shift is taking place even now. Your name is echoing in official documents, your identity is shining in unexpected places, and doors that were tightly sealed are swinging open. Ownership is more than material, it's power, it's recognition, it's the honor you have waited for. Stay with me till the end, because this is not just about what was taken from them, it's about what is being multiplied for you. This verdict is not the end, it's the signal of overflow. From one transfer will come another, from one release will come many. You are stepping into a flow where abundance follows you, where blessings run after you, and where every delay is overturned. So don't scroll away. Hold on to this moment. Because the gavel has fallen, and the ruling stands, what they lost, you gain. What they hid, you inherit. What they misused, you restore. And this is just the beginning of the wealth of heaven being placed into your hands. Stay with me, because what you're about to hear will send chills through your spirit. The court did not simply strike down a wealthy person, it unveiled the hidden truth: they were holding treasures that never truly belonged to them. And now, through a decision carved by destiny itself, the ownership has shifted to you. Picture the scene: a judge lifts the document, the crowd gasps, and your name is spoken aloud with authority. That moment was more than justice, it was prophecy fulfilled. What was tied up in someone else's grip has been loosed and placed directly into your hands. My dear soul, listen carefully: ownership is more than possession. It is honor, it is recognition, it is destiny catching up with you. This verdict has unlocked not just material wealth, but doors of influence, relationships, and opportunities that were waiting for you. What you once thought was unreachable is now within your grasp. Do not look at this as their downfall, look at it as your rising. Because life has been rewritten, and you are standing in the pages where you are the main character. Every line of this story now testifies: you are chosen, you are favored, and you are stepping into a role that was reserved for you long before this moment arrived. Stay with me till the end, because this is not just a legal transfer, it is a heavenly announcement. The courtroom of man has echoed the decree of heaven: you are the rightful owner, and your season of breakthrough has officially begun. Stay with me, because this moment grows even stronger. When the gavel struck, it wasn't just a sound in a courtroom, it was a vibration through the universe. It was heaven and earth agreeing that your time has come. What once seemed far away is now unfolding right in front of you, and every word of that ruling carries your name in golden letters. Imagine this: documents sealed in safes, properties hidden behind walls of power, accounts guarded by influence, all of it suddenly released. And in their release, destiny whispered your name. You didn't chase it, you didn't beg for it, yet it comes rushing toward you because justice has remembered you. My dear soul, this verdict is not simply about wealth. It is about identity, it is about restoration, it is about being recognized after years of being overlooked. You are no longer the forgotten one. You are no longer standing in the shadows. Today, you rise in the light of ownership, and every blessing once delayed is now sprinting to catch up with you. Stay with me till the very end, because this transfer is more than a shift in paper, it is a shift in power. The very ground beneath your feet has changed. What they lost, you inherit. What they misused, you restore. What they tried to hide, you now reveal. This is your divine reversal. This is your moment to step into everything written for you. The court has spoken, heaven has confirmed, and you, beloved, are walking into a future filled with recognition, abundance, and unstoppable favor. Wait and stay with me, because now we step into the deepest layer of this revelation. The verdict was not only the end of their chapter, it was the unlocking of yours. Imagine a judge lifting a document and speaking your name with undeniable power. That single moment rewrote years of struggle in your favor. What once felt like loss has become gain, what once was delayed has now been delivered. Listen closely, this transfer is not by chance. It is the hand of destiny moving pieces into place. The wealth that carried pride is now carrying your name. The property that once shut you out is now welcoming you in. The inheritance that seemed unreachable is now signed and sealed for you. And heaven is standing as witness to your new beginning. My dear chosen soul, feel this: you are not just receiving assets, you are receiving honor. This is a season where your name will be respected, your presence will be recognized, and your voice will carry weight in rooms you never imagined. The court has spoken, but more importantly, the universe has aligned itself with you. Stay with me till the last word, because this is more than paper, more than wealth. It is justice, it is restoration, it is the rewriting of your destiny. And as you step forward, know this: the same hand that opened this door will keep opening doors until you overflow with blessings. This is not the end of the story. It is only the beginning. And today, you are not just a witness to the verdict, you are the living proof of it. Stay with me, because the story is still unfolding. The gavel has already fallen, but the echo of that sound is still moving through time. That echo is opening vaults, unlocking signatures, and speaking your name into places where it was never expected. What once was theirs is no longer theirs, and what once felt impossible is now undeniably yours. Picture it: golden keys handed over, documents rewritten, titles transferred, all stamped with your name. The wealth that was guarded behind walls of arrogance has been torn down and released to you with honor. The very assets that once excluded you now call you their rightful owner. This is not just legal paperwork, this is destiny setting the record straight. My beloved soul, don't miss this truth: you didn't beg for this, you didn't steal this, you were chosen for this. Justice has walked into the room, looked you in the eye, and declared you worthy. Every silent prayer you whispered has been collected, and today, they manifest in the form of restoration. Stay till the end, because I want you to grasp it fully. This isn't about what they lost, it's about what you gained. It's about your story being elevated, your worth being revealed, your place being secured. This is your rise, this is your inheritance, this is your divine moment of recognition. And as you step into it, remember, this is only the beginning of a chain reaction. From one verdict will come many victories. From one transfer will come many doors. From one ruling will come a lifetime of unstoppable favor. Wait and stay with me, because what unfolds next is beyond imagination. The court has already declared the verdict, but now the world itself begins to recognize it. Imagine headlines being written, voices whispering your name in corridors of influence, and people turning their eyes toward you with awe. What was hidden in silence is now shouted aloud: you are the rightful owner. Can you see it? Documents once locked away now carry your signature. Gates that were closed swing wide open at your approach. And the wealth that once served arrogance now bows to honor in your hands. This is not simply inheritance, this is restoration dressed in majesty. My dear chosen one, every moment you spent waiting has led to this day. You are not just receiving material blessings, you are receiving dignity, authority, and recognition. What they built through pride crumbled beneath the weight of truth, and that truth has placed a crown upon your head. Stay with me till the very end, because this isn't a small chapter, this is the rise of your entire story. Every delay has been overturned, every loss has been rewritten, and every prayer has been answered in a way that will leave even your enemies speechless. The court has spoken, heaven has confirmed, and now the earth bows to the decree. You, beloved, are stepping into a life that carries the fragrance of victory, the strength of justice, and the weight of divine favor. This is more than wealth, this is your legacy being restored. Stay with me, because the story is not finished. The courtroom has closed its doors, but the verdict continues to live, and its power is still unfolding. What happened in that moment was bigger than a legal decision, it was the unveiling of your destiny. What they once claimed as theirs has been stripped away, and now your name shines in places you never imagined. Picture this: a vault being opened, sealed letters being broken, treasures hidden for years finally seeing the light, and every single one of them pointing toward you. The ink on those papers is still fresh, but it already carries the authority of heaven and the approval of earth. The inheritance is no longer theirs, it is yours. My beloved soul, understand this. This is not about greed, it is about justice. It is not about their loss, it is about your restoration. Every struggle you endured was silently building this moment. Every tear watered the soil of this breakthrough. And now, the harvest is being delivered straight into your hands. Stay with me until the last breath of this message, because I want you to feel the weight of it. You are not simply receiving property or wealth, you are stepping into recognition, respect, and honor. The court gave the ruling, but heaven gave the promise. And today, both agree in your favor. So walk boldly, because the verdict has rewritten your story. What was once closed is now wide open, what was once denied is now granted, and what was once hidden is now revealed as yours. This is not a moment you will forget, this is the turning point of your entire life. Wait and stay with me, because this is where the story takes an even deeper turn. The court did not only transfer documents, it transferred authority. In one ruling, your name moved from silence into the spotlight. People who once ignored you now have to acknowledge you. The same hands that closed doors on you are now forced to watch as those doors open wide in your honor. Picture it: golden seals being broken, titles rewritten, properties unlocked, and your signature shining brighter than ever before. This is not just wealth changing hands, this is dignity, this is restoration, this is justice reaching out to lift you higher. My dear soul, listen closely, destiny does not whisper your name in vain. This verdict is not just a line on paper, it is a declaration that you are chosen, you are favored, you are the rightful inheritor. The universe bends around this truth, angels celebrate this decision, and heaven itself is smiling because your time has finally arrived. Stay with me until the very end, because what comes next is even greater. This transfer is only the first wave. It is the door opening to a flood of blessings, opportunities, and connections you never dreamed would belong to you. Every prayer has been gathered, every injustice overturned, and now your story shines as proof that destiny cannot be delayed forever. The court has spoken, heaven has confirmed, and you, beloved, are now walking in ownership that carries honor, influence, and legacy. This is not just victory, this is the rewriting of your entire future. Stay with me, because this is where the story reaches a breathtaking height. The gavel has already struck, but the power of that ruling continues to expand, like ripples across an endless ocean. What began in a courtroom has now become a chain reaction, doors opening, blessings multiplying, opportunities aligning. And at the center of it all is your name, written boldly as the rightful owner. Picture it clearly: papers that once carried another person's identity now carry yours. Properties that were once unreachable now bow to your authority. Accounts, assets, and influence that seemed far away are now tied to you with unbreakable threads of justice. This isn't luck, my dear soul, this is destiny fulfilled. Listen carefully, you were never forgotten. The years you felt overlooked were simply preparation for this divine reversal. What they tried to build on pride has been dismantled, and what you carried with humility has been crowned with honor. You are not only inheriting wealth, you are inheriting recognition, power, and influence beyond imagination. Stay till the very end, because this is bigger than one verdict. This is the opening of a new life. Every limitation is breaking, every denial is reversing, and every closed door is now swinging open. The courtroom confirmed what heaven already declared, that you are chosen, that you are worthy, that you are stepping into ownership like never before. My beloved, the story is no longer about what they lost. It is about what you have gained, a future overflowing with abundance, respect, and unstoppable favor. This is your turning point, this is your elevation, this is your time. Wait and stay with me, because what I am about to reveal carries even greater power. The court has already spoken, but now the ripple of that ruling is spreading across every area of your life. This is not just about wealth changing hands, this is about destiny being rewritten in your favor. Imagine it: every locked room where decisions were made without you is now forced to place your name on the table. Every property that once excluded you now opens its doors at your arrival. Every document once filled with another's identity now bears your signature. You are no longer a spectator, you are the rightful heir, the chosen inheritor, the one the verdict was waiting for. My beloved soul, hear this: you did not stumble into this blessing. You were prepared, molded, and refined for it. The silence you endured, the tears you shed, the nights you thought were wasted, all of them became the foundation for this very moment. Today, heaven and earth agree that your season of recognition has come. Stay with me till the last word, because this is not just transfer, this is transformation. It is not only about what you now own, but who you have now become. You are no longer overlooked. You are no longer forgotten. You are the one lifted up by justice, crowned by destiny, and honored by divine timing. The court announced the verdict, but heaven announced your rising. From this day forward, you walk not just with wealth, but with influence, dignity, and unstoppable favor. And no one can deny what has been sealed with your name. Stay with me, because this is the moment where destiny shines brighter than ever. The court's verdict has already been declared, but its effect is still spreading like fire through the chapters of your life. What once belonged to them has now been stamped, sealed, and delivered with your name written in bold authority. Picture the scene: a judge lifting the final page, silence filling the room, and then your name spoken aloud for all to hear. In that instant, the wealth, the property, the inheritance that felt unreachable became yours. It was not just a decision, it was destiny stepping forward and saying, "Now it is your turn." My dear soul, understand this: you were not forgotten. You were being positioned. While they rose in arrogance, you were rising in silence. While they chased recognition, you were being molded for honor. And today, that honor has been released into your life through this ruling. Stay with me till the end, because this moment is bigger than wealth. It is about your restoration, your dignity, your recognition. What you are receiving is not just assets, but the proof that heaven has not overlooked you. Every delay is being reversed, every injustice is being overturned, and every prayer you whispered is echoing back to you as answered truth. So walk boldly, because your name now carries weight. Your presence opens doors. Your identity is stamped on legacies you didn't even know were waiting for you. The court announced the transfer, but heaven announced your rise. And nothing can undo what has already been sealed in your favor. Wait and stay with me, because this part carries the strongest wave yet. The courtroom decision was not only about wealth being shifted, it was about your entire destiny being rewritten. The sound of that gavel still vibrates, not only through papers and halls, but through time itself, announcing that your name is now tied to greatness. Imagine this clearly: assets once buried in secrecy now shining in the open with your name across them. Documents once guarded like treasures are now being delivered into your hands. Properties that were once unreachable now open wide with keys being handed to you. And all of it carries a truth that no one can erase: you are the rightful owner. My beloved soul, don't miss this. This is more than a victory, this is vindication. Every silent battle, every hidden tear, every sacrifice that no one saw, today it stands rewarded. The universe itself bends toward you, declaring that your story has turned. Where you were once overlooked, now you are honored. Where you were once waiting, now you are walking in overflow. Stay with me till the last word, because this transfer is not only material, it is spiritual, emotional, and eternal. It's not just about wealth, it's about identity. It's about dignity being restored, influence being handed over, and respect following your every step. The court has spoken, heaven has confirmed, and earth has no choice but to honor it. From this day, you are not just receiving blessings, you are living proof that justice prevails, destiny delivers, and favor cannot be denied. This is your chapter of unstoppable rise. Stay with me, because the story is reaching its highest peak. The courtroom has closed, the verdict has been read, but its power continues to ripple through every corner of your life. What was theirs is no longer theirs. What once seemed untouchable is now being placed in your hands with honor and authority. Imagine it: sealed envelopes being opened with your name revealed inside, hidden ledgers rewritten to favor you, keys to locked doors pressed firmly into your palm. Every symbol of ownership is now connected to your identity. This is not just a legal victory, it is a divine coronation. My beloved soul, listen: you are not just gaining wealth, you are gaining recognition. This is the moment where people who once doubted you will have to speak your name with respect. This is the season where your presence carries weight, your words open doors, and your steps leave marks of influence. Stay with me till the very end, because what I am telling you is more than transfer, it is transformation. You are no longer the one who waited in silence, you are the one crowned in justice. The courtroom declared it, but heaven had already written it long before this day arrived. This is your turning point. This is your elevation. From this moment forward, you walk not only as the legal owner but as the chosen vessel of honor. And nothing, absolutely nothing, can undo what has already been sealed with your name. Wait and stay with me, because this is the moment everything was leading toward. The courtroom has gone silent, the verdict has been sealed, and the final decree has been stamped. And on that decree shines your name, written, confirmed, and forever honored as the rightful owner. Picture it with me: the judge rises, the crowd gasps, and your name echoes louder than any doubt. What once belonged to another has been released into your hands. Properties, wealth, recognition, dignity, all transferred, all restored, all confirmed. This is not a coincidence, this is destiny completing its masterpiece. My beloved soul, listen carefully, this is bigger than ownership. This is about who you are becoming. The waiting is over. The delays are gone. The season of being overlooked has ended. You are no longer standing on the outside looking in. You are standing in the center, crowned in justice, walking in abundance, and carrying favor that no man can deny. Stay with me till the last word, because this is your confirmation. Heaven wanted you to know that your story has turned. The court spoke the ruling, but heaven wrote the prophecy long ago. And today, both align to lift you into a future overflowing with blessing, honor, and unstoppable power. This is your legacy. This is your inheritance. This is your rise. From this day forward, you are not just the legal owner, you are the living proof that justice prevails, destiny delivers, and favor never fails. Stay with me, because the echoes of this verdict are still unfolding, and what is coming next is even greater. The gavel did not just end a trial, it unlocked a future. Your name is now moving through halls of power, being spoken in places you never imagined. Documents are being stamped, doors are being unlocked, and blessings are being carried toward you with unstoppable force. Picture this: letters sealed long ago, now open to reveal your name. Vaults once hidden, now swinging wide to your authority. Keys once held in the hands of others, now resting in yours. Every symbol of ownership, every sign of wealth, every token of influence, all converging to honor you. This is not only a legal victory, this is a destiny crowned with light. My beloved soul, feel this deeply: you are no longer standing in waiting. You are walking in fulfillment. The silent tears, the hidden sacrifices, the quiet prayers, all of them are now visible in this transfer of honor. What they misused, you will restore. What they hid, you will reveal. What they controlled, you will multiply. Stay till the end, because this story is not just about material gain, it is about transformation. It is about you stepping into the fullness of who you were always meant to be. The court spoke it, heaven confirmed it, and now the earth is aligning to celebrate it. This is not the end, beloved. This is the unfolding of a lifetime of victory. From this verdict flows a river of blessing, from this transfer flows a legacy, and from this moment flows a story that generations will remember. You are no longer overlooked, you are the owner, the inheritor, the chosen one lifted by justice and crowned by destiny. Wait and stay with me, because the ripple of this verdict has not stopped. It is still expanding, still unfolding, still reshaping your story. The courtroom moment was only the spark. Now the fire of destiny is spreading across every area of your life. What once seemed sealed away forever is being handed over, and every blessing is arriving with your name written across it. Picture this with me: vast properties that once carried another's title now bearing yours. Accounts that were once beyond your reach now linked to your identity. The wealth, the inheritance, the influence that was misused by them is now being placed in your hands with the authority of justice. You are not just receiving possessions, you are stepping into a position of power and dignity. My beloved soul, understand this: you are walking in a season where your worth cannot be questioned. The years of silence have transformed into a lifetime of recognition. The places where you once felt small are now echoing with your presence. The people who once doubted you are now witnessing your rise. Stay with me till the last word, because this is not a single victory, it is the beginning of an endless flow. From one ruling will come another, from one transfer will come many, and from one breakthrough will come a chain of unstoppable blessings. The verdict may have been declared once, but its effects will continue to bless you for generations to come. You, beloved, are no longer standing in waiting. You are walking as proof that justice works, destiny speaks, and heaven always delivers. The court has spoken, heaven has sealed it, and now you live in the overflow of that unstoppable decree. Stay with me, because this is not just the continuation of a story, this is the sealing of a legacy. The verdict that was spoken in the courtroom is still alive, still echoing, still unfolding in ways far greater than anyone imagined. What began as a transfer of wealth has become the birth of an inheritance that will outlive you. Picture it now: children yet unborn carrying your name with honor because of what was restored today. Families speaking of your rise as the turning point of their own lives. Generations walking in light because one verdict lifted you, crowned you, and set you in motion toward greatness. This is no longer just ownership, this is legacy. My beloved soul, feel this: the court didn't just give you what they lost, it gave you what destiny preserved for you all along. Every asset, every opportunity, every blessing now carries the fragrance of eternity. You are not stepping into a moment, you are stepping into an everlasting flow. Stay with me till the final word, because this is not the end, this is the eternal continuation. The keys handed to you today will unlock more than properties, they will unlock doors of influence, doors of honor, and doors of generational blessing. The papers stamped with your name are not just legal proof, they are prophetic proof that heaven has crowned you for greatness. From this day forward, you are not just the legal owner. You are the carrier of a legacy, the proof that justice rises, the sign that destiny always delivers, and the light that generations will follow. This is more than a verdict, this is forever. Wait and stay with me, because this is the closing chapter, the final crown moment of everything we've walked through together. The gavel struck once, but its sound became eternal. The courtroom has emptied, the documents are sealed, and history itself has recorded your name as the rightful owner. Not just for today, not just for this season, but for generations to come. Picture this one last time: the judge rises, silence fills the room, and the final decree is read aloud. The wealth is transferred. The property is signed. The inheritance is sealed. And there, written in unshakable ink, stands your name, bold, honored, chosen. The story has been completed. The crown has been placed. The verdict has not only shifted possessions, it has lifted your destiny forever. My beloved soul, feel this truth in the depth of your heart. You are no longer waiting, no longer overlooked, no longer forgotten. You are standing in the light of justice, walking in the overflow of blessing, and carrying the legacy of victory. Every tear you shed has turned into treasure. Every silent battle has become proof of your strength. Every prayer has now manifested into a reality no one can deny. Stay with me till this last word, because this is your confirmation. Heaven has stamped it, earth has recorded it, and your spirit has received it. You are not just the legal owner of what was theirs, you are the eternal bearer of justice, the chosen vessel of honor, the living proof that destiny always delivers. And from this day forward, whenever your name is spoken, it will carry the fragrance of favor, the sound of victory, and the weight of a divine crown that can never be removed. The story ends here, but your legacy has only just begun.